Hey guys, it is Sonia, and I'm pulling markers out of my pocket. How is everybody out there? Say hello. Hopefully this broadcast works because I am in just a very snowy place, and so hopefully my Wi-Fi works okay. I'm literally looking out the window. Everything, the trees are loaded with the white fluffy stuff. There's a big pile. There's a window in front of me, and the snow is pushed up so high that now it's up over the window. So there's a snowbank right outside of my window. So coming to you from Lake Erie, from Erie, the city of Erie, where we are under the city has declared a snow and ice emergency. And we've been 3 days on this island. Feels like forever. It's all good though. Hey, come on, I was born in the snow. It's gonna be fine. This is my natural habitat. But yeah, it's been a really snowy few days. And so I've been working on my artwork and just staying cozy. We closed again today. So we've been closed now for 3 days. And I saw a story this morning that the National Guard has been called in to help up here in Erie because we did get so much snow. And I was trying to get an idea of how much snow we've received. And I'm seeing anywhere on average, like right along the lake area, anywhere from 20 inches to 40 inches has fallen so far. And in some places, I'm even seeing like 48. So I want to say an average 20 to 40 inches has fallen. And oh my gosh, guys, it's been a long time since I've been in a big snowstorm like this. It is kind of fun though, right? Regina says, let's see your snow. You know, I said to Matt last night, it was like our parking lot did not get plowed yesterday. And, you know, it was just coming down, but you're not really sure like what's, you know, all this is forecasted, and sometimes stuff gets forecasted and doesn't actually happen. So you're just kind of like, you know, can't control the weather. You're just seeing what happens. And holy smokes. So we closed yesterday. We had so much snow on Black Friday, and our contracted snowplow driver didn't get in to see us. And so at the end of the day, I messaged him and said, hey, we'd like to get open. Not sure where this is all going to go, but do you have us on your route for tomorrow? It's Small Business Saturday. We'd love to be able to be open tomorrow if you can come by and do our lot. And he said to me, actually he came last night and did it. And it was so much snow. And he said that, what was his words he used? He said that it is, I can't remember, basically like a catastrophe. Like it's just absolute chaos. And so anyway, he came last night and cleared. Now we have more snow overnight, and right now there's a break on snow, but we're supposed to get even more snow again. I'm seeing into Tuesday morning, and then we're going to get more accumulations of snow. So there's a lot of snow. Now this morning he sent out an email, and so yeah, when you say, Regina, let's see your snow. Last night, our parking lot at that point, it was dark. All the snow had just accumulated. So it just looked like we were in, I don't know, like Narnia, right? Like it was beautiful. It was cold. It was windy. There was whiteout conditions. And, I said to Matt, I'm like, you know, how cool would it be if I went outside right now and just did a live and showed everybody snow, like how much snow we got up here. And, but then I'm like, but you know what? I don't know if I really want to go outside right now. And I'm sorry. I just couldn't go outside. I loved it through the windows. It was beautiful. But I'm going to stay nice and cozy in here, right? Now, I am somebody who loves to watch, the storm chasers that go around the country, and they hit on all kinds of different places for various natural, just weather that comes, whether they're hunting tornadoes or whatever it might be. And the storm chasers are all here in Erie. So it's really interesting because, you know, we have such a major storm going on right now. And to be able to like watch TV, it's really weird. And I enjoy watching these storm chasers. I've always done that. And for them to be here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know those roads. Like I know that intersection. Like it is so weird because you're like, yeah, your area is on there, and they're just doing all kinds of coverage of driving the roads, helping people who are stuck and stranded. And, you know, holy smokes, it was crazy. But yesterday yeah, so we closed yesterday. We closed again today as well, because it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. And I was just looking at the forecast and listening to the predictions, and it looks like it's going to continue into possibly Tuesday morning is when we actually get the full-on break from this. So yeah, hello, winter, old man winter is here. But I did see that our snowplow driver sent out a message this morning to all his clients, and we were on the list, and he said, you know, thank you for your patience and appreciate you guys being so patient with me. And, you know, you never get a long paragraph or anything from this driver. And he, you know, I think he was overwhelmed, and he had said, you know, thank you for everybody's patience. And if you need to, you know, if you need to cancel our contract for the season, because this is like the first big blow of the year. And he's like, if you need to cancel because we can't get to you, I completely understand. In it, he notes like to residential people that that he couldn't even get to them because there was literally nowhere to push the snow. That in the residential areas, they had nowhere to literally, there was so much snow accumulation, the snow needs stacked. And here this morning, Matt was shoveling the front of the shop, and we're seeing vehicles go by loaded in the back with snow. So they must be transporting snow from some areas and dumping it other places because literally it's going higher, right? But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that he said, hey, if you need to end your contract with me because I can't get to you, I completely understand. And he shared that his drivers at that point, and I think he wrote it first thing this morning, he said his drivers have been going, like some of them for over 24 hours pushing snow. And, you know, it's not even safe for them to be behind the wheel anymore doing what they do because, you know, as you get, you know, overtime is one thing, but what happens is, you know, your senses can get delayed and you can make mistakes and you can have accidents and nobody wants that. So it's been absolutely crazy. Tell me if you live in a snow belt. I was looking up this morning and it said that the city of Erie is the number 2 snowiest city in the country. So that's what I found this morning that they were saying. And we did get a ton of snow up this way. Well, you know, this way through Buffalo, New York. And honestly, as you go up, like the storm trackers have been doing Erie and then going up the Great Lakes, up to you know, Ripley, up to Buffalo, all that way, and kind of going back and forth. And a lot of the highways are still closed down. As I said, the National Guard has been called in, and we're in a state of snow and ice emergency. Snow is one thing, ice is another, but there's so many roads that have not even been cleared at this point. We're doing fine. Thank you for the messages. Those of you who are like, oh, you guys are, you know, okay, stay safe. We're doing absolutely fine. We are good. We're hunkered down. I have no reason to go out. Everything I need is under, you know, this roof. I've got tons of food. We've got heat. That's the thing that you have to be scary about, though, is like, you know, when you get into the cold temperatures and just the really, really adverse conditions is if you lose your power. Oh my goodness. If you lose your power, that's terrible. And I did see some stories come out this morning that there are parts of the region that are without power. So, oh, just thinking of those people this morning because we have heat, right? We have heat. So yeah, I'm okay. We are absolutely fine. My biggest decision right now for supper is you can vote. Do I want, it's cozy. It's all good. We're safe, we're sound, and we're good. But do I want chicken noodle soup with some crackers for supper? A bowl of chicken noodle soup? Or do I want tomato soup with grilled cheese? All right, you have to let me know. What's your vote? Grilled cheese, tomato soup, chicken noodle, and crackers. Hey, Marlene, how are you? Cheryl says she's from sunny California. I love the way you just rubbed that in right there, Cheryl. No, it is all good. I enjoy the snow. I wish I had my snowshoes with me right now, to be completely honest with you, because we're near a park, and if I had access to snowshoes, I'd be out like backpacking it in the snow right now, just doing the loop, because that is what I love to do. And when you grow up in a place where it's super snowy, those are the things that, like, you know, get you excited. And I would do a lot of cross country skiing after school, just going out in the woods, snowshoeing, make my own paths and stuff like that. You know, having a little bonfire, having snacks in the woods, building little huts. Just such good times, good times. So this kind of reminds me of back home in Canada, like this snow right here. I try to tell people, like when I moved here, you know, I tell people that, oh, this snow is so easy. You guys get snow and then it melts and then you see ground for a little bit and then you might get snow and then it melts, or it's very little. Whereas where I'm from, when the snow comes, it stays, it sticks, it freezes, and you don't thaw out until the very next year, right? Like it's a long thing. So down here it feels definitely much more of an easier winter. But this has to be shocking to people who have never seen this much snow before, right? So yeah, hey Barbara, Debbie, Cheryl votes for grilled cheese and tomato soup is your choice. Oh, I know, it's good to have options. So anyhow, yeah, you know, getting a little break. I've been doing some painting. So I worked on Thanksgiving. My goal to myself was to reopen my own website with my art. And I'll probably curate some fun little thrifted stuff and do my thrifted launches. I'm going to still continue to thrift, and you'll see that kind of weaved in there. But I was so happy because I spent the day basically doing something. It just really cleared the path, quite literally, of time to be able to focus on building my website. So I'm excited. I put out my new website. It launched yesterday, making history here in the blizzard of 2024. So if you want to find me at soniamillerart.com, or Junk Monkey Paint will get you to the same place as well. So there you'll find our Junk Monkey Paint, our paint acrylic set. You'll see me painting here with them going forward, and it'll be my art, my prints, and like I said, a little bit of everything else peppered in with it. But yeah, so like this guy here sold, so I'm going to go ahead and get him packaged, ready to head out and do that one. Thank you for those of you. Oh, by the way, I am running a print sale, just as that's my small business special. Can't open my store today. I would love it if you guys would love to get one of my prints. I'll sign it for you. You know, decorate your envelope, send you some happy mail, make it all pretty. But my print, so all my prints are on for $12, and it's on my recent ones and a lot of my old popular ones. You know, like Moonchild. You know, I think I have like 4 notebooks left. That She Is Brave is Free. A lot of motivational prints. That's kind of like my jam. I love that. I am putting a pillowcase together while snowed in. Are you really, Jean Ann? Nice. Shaylin says, hello, Sonia. Keep the snow down there. None where we are yet in, Messina, New York. Oh, wow. So the #1 city that was coming up for the snowiest, Erie, the city of Erie, #2. #1 was Syracuse, New York. Are you near there, Shaylin? Hey, Stephanie. But this one here has been really popular. This was my, so this is how you'll receive your print, by the way. And a friend of mine came and she was like, she moved and she's like, Sonia, can you use this? Because I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, yes, thank you. So I've got this little tray, which is kind of fun. I'm like, I'll use that for my videos. So now I'll have like a little tray. We can either do a mukbang or we can like do art. I don't know. We can do stuff. So this one's been really popular. This one here, Be Merry. A lot of you guys picked that one up. I think I have like maybe 7 or 8 of these prints left. This one here is my new one. And the snowflakes are winter butterflies. Man, do we have a swarm of butterflies out there right now. This one's been really popular too. The snuggle is real. And I think I might have maybe 7 or 8 of those left. But yeah, so that's what's new. You know, tell me what's new with you. What are you all doing? Lisa's on here. Carol Ann, hello. Nice to see ya. So I'll show you some of my art. This is what I'm building out my website. I'm closed today. You know, this is small business Saturday. And typically, I don't think we've ever been closed on a small business Saturday, but what are you going to do, right? When the universe says, nope, you're snowed in, you're going to slow down, then you know what? This is what we do. We hang out, we get cozy, and we do a little painting. So I'll show you what I've been up to. What I want to do is put, my paintings on my website, and that's my goal today. So I'm going to keep working even though I can't physically be open. And I think that is don't be looking at my Band-Aid, by the way, right here. That's what happens. See, this is when you put true love into Thanksgiving, and you peel potatoes so your husband can make mashed potatoes, because he makes the best mashed potatoes. I know those are fighting words, but I'm telling you, he makes great mashed potatoes. And you literally cut your finger. But that's how you know it's made with love. I was all into it. By the way, did you guys all have a good Thanksgiving? I put up a post and I said, tell me what your what you kind of look forward to the most. Do you have any traditions on Thanksgiving? And it was so cool to read. Oh, you're 4 hours north, Shaylin, of Syracuse, and no snow up there. Boy, you're lucky. You want some? It's like somebody from my home to the north, the Great White North, messaged me and they're like, you know, we've got rain right now. I'm like, you want snow? I will send you snow. Although I do believe Canada Post might be on a strike right now. Are they still? Tell me, my Canadian friends, are they still on strike up there? Okay. So what was I saying through all that? My brain's going in 1,000,001 places and I'm still watching the snow blow. So I have been working on painting, and yeah, here are some of my originals that I'm going to be putting on my website today. That's what I started to say. I don't think we've ever been closed on a small business Saturday before. You know, Black Friday is really for the big stores. We would always see people come in, but I know this will really impact, you know, businesses in the area. So I'm grateful at this time. It is just a reminder. And if you are a small business, especially if you're a brick and mortar business, you know, to make sure you get yourself online, because, you know, a snowstorm can't stop you. You can keep on going and you can keep your doors open, right? Because the truth is, when you have a business, the bills don't stop. Whether your doors are open or not, you will still have a lot of, you know, you're still going to have a lot of expense, right? Deborah says, went to my son's and got to see 2 of my 11 great grandchildren. Oh, congratulations. You have a big, beautiful family. Kathy, hello. She says, I did a video for everyone back in Newfoundland. And yes, the post office is still on strike. That's such a terrible time right now, especially with, you know, just with, this is the season, right? You know, where everybody's buying stuff. This would be a big weekend for people purchasing as well and getting things shipped. And even I'm just thinking about the Christmas season, like sending stuff. Any idea when they might, like, is there any projected time when they feel like they might be coming to an end, or is it just completely open-ended right now with no talks? Shaylin doesn't want it. Let me know if you change your mind. Linda Carrie's on here. So yeah, Thanksgiving was good. We just hunkered down and we had a beautiful meal here in the shop kitchen. And yeah, we just sat here in the dark. It was beautiful. The introvert in me was just like, I am all about this. We were closed, of course, for Thanksgiving. That was when the storm was just starting to, we knew it was about to knock on the door. We had everything, you know, that we needed here. And so Thanksgiving really kicked off for us the last 3 days of being here. You know, we've been here for 1,000 years on this island. But yeah, we made mashed potatoes. We had a roast. We had some vegetables, and I made some stuffing, and it was wonderful. Like, it was wonderful. Watch a little bit of the parade, the Macy's Day Parade. I saw my friend Jeffrey the Giraffe on there. I kid you not. Like, as long as the parade is, when I turned it on to watch it in the morning, here comes Jeffrey the Giraffe. And if you've been following me for a while, you will know that at some point my number was given to Jeffrey the Giraffe at Toys R Us. And I swear, every December on my birthday, he would call me and go, hey, Sonia, somebody's got a birthday. It's Jeffrey the Giraffe. And he would call me every year on my birthday. If I didn't pick up, he'd always leave a voicemail. So anyhow, I'm just assuming, I don't know how it happened, but it happened, okay? Either somebody missed a digit, somebody entered a digit wrong, but I got the message. And yeah, but every year it would always happen on, and I kind of miss it. I changed my number. And, you know, Jeffrey just doesn't have my number anymore, but I saw him through the big screen and I yelled at him. I'm like, Jeffrey, you haven't called me. Like, it's been a couple years. What happened? I know it's me. It's my fault. I will take responsibility. But anyway, it was good catching up with my buddy, you know. Kathy says they're all laying off all the part-time workers right now. Oh, are they really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Brenda Vonda's on here. Wow. Yeah, I saw something as well about a potential Amazon strike. Is anybody seeing that in the news? I'm like, is this for real? Is this going to happen too? Hey, Alina. So don't know, but that was Jeffrey the Giraffe. And then, I had to go relook up because, you know, it's just a moment in history. Who remembers the time when poor Barney blew apart? Barney was all the rage, and he was in the Macy's Day Parade, and they couldn't contain him in the strong winds. Do you remember that? how many kids saw their TV character just get absolutely shredded. And, oh my goodness. So, you know, I had to go back in history and watch that. And the other thing that I love to watch on Thanksgiving is I always bring up, do you remember the clip? What's his name? Chris Elliott? Yeah. Child with the Scary Movie 3, yeah. Which was out in, I want to say like 20 years ago.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Matt just walked in. Yeah, pretty sure it was 20 years ago that came out, where he's stirring up the mashed potatoes, and everybody is just mortified at the table to, like, they do not want to touch this food, and they didn't want him to touch all the food because he was going to contaminate it. And anyhow, he just had his way with all the food, and everybody, it was just really, really funny. Tell me if you know that particular scene. And then the other one that I always think about that's memorable on Thanksgiving is the Mr. Bean and the turkey. Do you remember all the problems he had? He just wanted to have a good turkey dinner. That's all, you know. And that bird got away from him. Got on his head. So these are a few of the paintings that I've been working on over the snowstorm. I've got some flowers here. We got more flowers, and I'll show you what my plan is. So I'm going to put these up for sale today on my website. If anybody's interested and wants a little joy into their life, I would be happy to package these up, sign them, and send you a sweet little Happy Mail package. You know, I've got lots of time on my hands. If you get a package from me and it has, like, I don't know, the outside of the box is painted and has rainbows and flowers, just know that that was part of the deal, okay? So I'm just in the mood to send some Happy Mail. So I did this one. Tell me if you love it. Number 1. Number 2, big bouquet. And then, of course, I did a smaller version. So I painted a big one of this the other day, and a lot of you guys told me you really, really liked it. And so I thought, you know, that was the one I did. And I thought, I'm going to do one smaller version for my website because it saves on shipping. And, you know, because when you get into shipping big boxes, the shipping rates, yeah, it can be a lot, right? But I thought if I did some small ones, it'd be kind of cool. So these are, I believe they're 4x6. What do you think? So I did those. And then I also, so I'm like painting whatever I have here. And then I started painting some like cardstock as well, because you can do that as well. You can paint on cardstock, and because I didn't have canvas, the hard canvas, for some of the smaller, what do you call it? Some of the smaller frames. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sign everything. That's why I was getting my markers at the beginning. I guess I'll Sharon on here. How are you, Sharon? Sharon's our old neighbor. Do you guys get any snow down there? Ice? What you got going on? So, yeah, you can paint on cardstock. And then I just use my Junk Monkey paint. And now these are all the different frames that I thrifted. I put a little bit of gold on the frames as well. So I'm going to pop these in and sign them. Work on that. Why don't we do that? You want to see the frames that they're all going to go in? Because that's the fun part. Let me just sign this real quick as I'm going. Sharon says, she says, hope you and Matt are hunkered down and safe. Not too much snow here. That's good. Yeah, we've got a lot of...
That's because we got all the snow.
We did. We were, yeah. Yeah. Everything came up here. So, yeah.
It was like snow and ice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the snow. The gorgeous snowy days. I played so much in the snow growing up. Like, I would be purple. And I still did not want to come home. Yeah. And I knew that when the street lights came on. And then I think that, yeah. Well, let's be honest. When I grew up, I mean, I didn't have a cell phone. So the idea of coming home was I could hear my mother on the bridge, on the porch, and she would just holler, Sonia, time to come home. And it was just like, you know, I'd be off in a tree somewhere, but I could hear her. Maybe sometimes pretending I couldn't hear her, you know.
You with the polar bears.
Out with the polar bears, yep. All right, so that's that one. How sweet is that? Okay, so that's number 1. So I'm going to get these all on my website. Let's see here. This guy here, he's fun. He's a tall one here. pretty. I love that one too. So Matt went out this morning and worked on, it's really nice to see the sun out right now. Is this the calm before the next band? We're not going to talk about it? Okay. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Val. Pamela's on, Jennifer. So many Deborahs on here. So I'm framing my art. Everybody is encouraged to stay off the roads today. Like I said, we're under our snow and ice emergency. And everybody's out there doing their thing, rescuing people. Like I say, I have been watching the storm chasers. They're all here in Erie, circling around and doing their thing, reporting to the rest of the country, the bands of snow. It's like, you know, it's like a magic trick. Do you see what I did? I framed it.
What was it?
It's gone. That's my magic trick.
Oh. Been hanging out the bottom.
My snow is just, my car has disappeared, covered in snow. And my magic trick was, what is the art? Yeah, I put the art in the wrong place. So it's going to be like one of those museums that you walk into and you're supposed to just look and be like, what do you see? What do you see? Just needed to fit in here. And I put it in squish. Let me work on that for a minute. Ooh, the snow is blowing out there right now. All right, we got it. Let's see how this one looks. So if you've been with me on my thrifting travels, I've been picking up all kinds. Yay. Magic show. I've been picking up all kinds of thrifted frames. Frames are not cheap. The frames that are cheap are the ones that you get at like the dollar store and stuff, but they're plastic and they fall apart. Can anybody else attest to this? So here we go. I put some gold out here last night and let that dry today. So now we've got 2 for the website. Look at us go. All right. Now these guys, these are the cardboard. These are the canvas ones. And so I'll show you what I pulled. So here's what I got. We'll see if this will work. So yeah, I don't think our plow guy has come back today, has he? No, he came last night. Yeah, I know. Well, I started to tell them, yeah. Matt says he thinks he may have retired, the snowplow guy. But yeah, when a snowplow guy starts going, I completely understand if you need to cancel, you know, your contract with me because I haven't been able to get to you. You know, it is what it is. You just have to be patient. There's really nothing you can do. Do you really think that you can find another snow contractor anyhow? No. We'll stick with the same one, and, you know, I'm sure he'll make his way back to us today. But Matt went out shoveling. Look at this one. This one already has gold onto it. Jenny's on here. Wendy. Michelle. What'd you say, babe?
I said I just shoveled to get the door open.
Yeah, I know you did. All right, so I could sign them on the front or the back. Since they're small, I might sign them on the back because I don't want it to be in the way.
You want to check the heater. Thermostat seems to be working out.
Oh, good. So here's the other thing, that when you're in very snowy conditions and very cold conditions, that it puts extra strain on, you know, just the heater because it's constantly pumping and maintaining heat. And we noticed that our one thermostat didn't seem like it was functioning right. So Matt this morning was able to switch that out, and he's going to go check and see if it's working okay. Yeah, the sun is out right now, but once it goes down and it gets dark so early, you know. Hey, Carmela. All right, so what do you think of this one? Now, I took the glass out of the front of this one because I want to put some art. And I'm just going to put the actual canvas. Goes this way. So for my little frames, you know, the ones that I'm like, I put them on backwards, or I painted them backwards. I just took the hooks off. Right, you want to see what this looks like? I gotta find the little, I do have to find the little pieces of cardboard that go inside of it to keep it. But yeah, there's this one. So cool. Find it on my brand new website, just launched, Snowstorm of 2024. Sonia Miller Art, or Junk Monkey Paint will get you there. So that was the bird. So this guy here has, look how special he is. Special. It has little tiny bling blings, and then it's got this really cool acrylic metal puffy velvet back. Like, she's special. So I think for that one I might use, since this edge is kind of rounded like that, and in this particular one I did rounded edge flowers, I feel like that would be really puffy, really like flowy. That might be the best one for this one. So with these, you do get a frame already. All right, what do we think? Dun, da, da. Love it. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, to have in your walls in your cozy space. Give me a cup of tea and let me stare at that all day. I love that. That's what I love, getting my art to a place where it's like, would I want that? Would I buy that? Yes. In fact, it's hard for me to let go of that. I do have this other guy right here. I gotta sign these. That one. Did I sign it? I did. So I have this one. I was making use of it in my shop. I don't know. Oh, good bus. Do I have, green's a little bit off, but it's got blues. We'll see how this looks. This is a frame that I'm not using anymore. I had a display into it, meaning that something written up about crystal bracelets here at my retail shop, and I'm not using it anymore, so I think I'm going to sell it. Lucky you, I'm going to sell it. How does this go? Let's take a look. I kind of got two options. Got this option, okay? So we have this option right here. What do you like? What do you like best? I'm going to show you two. We've got this one right here. Hello, Gloria, Marcia, Tracy. Good to see you, Tracy. So I've got this one right here. This one has like cut out stars, and it's very whimsical, so that could be a possibility. And then the other one I have, and this might be the last that I have that could fit this size print, is this right here. Now I will have to put a little gold onto it. Thrifted this guy. I don't know how much somebody originally paid for this frame, but I guarantee you it was way more than what I paid. I want to say my frames, depending on what they are, I pay anywhere from 99 cents to $4.99, and they're really nice frames. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger. So if I went with this one, I'll show you. Hang tight. I have to do something. Nope. That would have to come out. Okay. So it's not going to fit. This opening is a little bit bigger than the canvas art. I'll show you. So that's going to be a no. Or I'd have to get really, really, yeah. I'd have to figure that out. This might have to be one that I paint on, what do you call it? Just the, what do you call the cardboard paper? The cardstock. All right, so yeah, isn't this beautiful? I think I'm gonna put a little bit of gold on this frame just to bring it back out. Tracy says, hi, Sonia. How I miss you too. Oh, good to see you. Nice to reconnect with you. Matt just left. He's gone to check on things. So do you see how like this is a little bit bigger than this? And actually, do you see how the opening, it's not a standard opening, right? This would look gorgeous on here. I wish that this would work for this. But I think what I'm going to do is just paint something different. And what I do is I take out the interior paper and then I'll trace it over on some cardstock. This stuff here. And then I'm able to frame it from there, because that's a way to cheat if you have a frame like this one. And that's just painted on cardstock, right? You get the same effect and you're able to size it the way that you want to size it. But I am so in love with that frame. So I think this will go in here. And then the question is, do I want to paint the frame in any sort of way? This is how it would look. It's cute, isn't it? I think that could work really nice. Nancy says, each one is beautiful. I especially love the bird. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me get this one. Let's see if this one will stick in place. We've got this one. All right. This one. This is the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Love it. I have been playing with versus, you know, just diluting down my colors to be more pastels and things like that I've done in the past. So really enjoying the very bright, vivid art. And that's kind of where I am right now. So yeah, gotta find a big frame for this guy. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to finish this up. And while there's the sun in the sky, there's natural light. Oh my gosh, is that our plow guy? He lives. He didn't move away to a whole other state. He didn't move to like a warm place where he didn't have to lose his mind trying to keep everybody's parking lots clear. We are thankful for plow drivers. My brother is actually a plow driver in Canada, and I know how hard he works. And they are on the roads at the most atrocious times, like when, yeah, they literally, they go out in all hours, work long hours, and do a lot of hard work, right? So we're thankful for the plow people. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just going to take the pictures while the, oh, that makes me so happy, while the sun is out, and take some pictures. And then, yeah, if you want to check out what I've got going on, I'll discount my original paintings for this weekend only, as well as part of my small business special. Thank you for considering supporting me, especially without being able to be open in my physical store this weekend. It is what it is, but I am grateful to be able to be online and to show my things this way. So, all right, friends, I'll probably see you again tomorrow. I'm going to go and decide chicken noodle soup and crackers, tomato soup, and grilled cheese. What do you think Matt's gonna vote for? All right, stay warm. And my website, by the way, is soniamillerart.com or Junk Monkey Paint. All my prints, they're everywhere, are $12 off for this weekend. Take care. Bye.